Hello, and welcome to the Adventures of Adam. I'm Adam. Let's adventure. Today we're going to be doing something kind of interesting. Also, welcome to the free-to-play Rares Only Plus Challenge. In this series, I'll be progressing through the game using only champions who are rare, uncommon, or common, plus any champion who is free and permanently available to all players. So with that said, I ran into some unfortunate events today as I have the Defeat a Faction Wars Boss Advanced Quest. And every rare orc in the game pretty much sucks except for like one or two of them. So I'm not going to be building any of those because we're a long way off. And I do have a couple of Banner Lords built. Banner Lords, but none of them are built. So I'm going to try to build a Bannerlord today to beat the boss. So that's what's on the menu. I've got it narrowed down to two. It's going to either be Myrmidon, who I actually might use in other areas of the game because of his 50% ally protect. Hello, Joshua Lynch. Welcome. The Myrmidon's got the 50% ally protection on all allies for 2 turns, and he places a heal on himself, so that makes him really good for other content. He's also got a 75% chance to place an AoE small version of decreased defense, and he's got a provoke A1, so he's actually a really good rare, and in my opinion, one of the most underrated rares in the game. I don't ever see anybody talking about Myrmidon, but I think he's great. Option number 2 is Steadfast Marshal. The reason I'm mostly interested in Steadfast Marshal is because his A1 books up to a 75% chance to placing Provoke, which means he's going to give me utility in Magma Dragon as well as Hydra when I'm ready for Hydra. So there's 2 places I'll be able to use him. However, for Faction Wars specifically, Myrmidon's got an AoE. So to clear the waves and get to that first boss stage to beat the boss, I think this is going to be my best option, and he has some self-healing in his kit. So we're going to go with Myrmidon. Also, Steadfast Marshal's damage multipliers suck. I looked at them and they're horrible. And his are average. So average is better than crappy. So we're going to go with Myrmidon today. So hopefully I've got enough energy. If not, we're going to use some gems, because I really want to get this done so we can finish our advanced quest for the day. But yeah, defeat 1 Faction Wars boss. Hey, what's up, Vanner? Welcome. So we're going to be doing champion training while simultaneously working towards this today. Whew. So I've got a batch of 3 stars cooking right now. I'm going to finish this batch. Actually, I've already got enough 4 stars. I've got 5 here, only 4 levels from 40, and once these hit 40, I actually have enough 4 stars in my vault to rank these up. Hey, what's up, June? I assume you meant to type good morning and not good moaning, but either way. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's enough to rank up the 4 almost level 40s in my sparring pit. And I've got 1, 2. So I do actually need to finish those 4 stars so that I could rank Myrmidon up once he hits level 40. So let's do that. All right, we have a clear direction. Bella, we're doing work, baby. Once I get Myrmidon leveled up, I'm gonna try him in Ice Golem instead of Bellower and see if I have any better luck. I'm hoping that his ally protection, Myrmidon's ally protection, will give me a little bit more of an edge, because Ice Golem 20 is still kicking my ass right now. So if it turns out that Myrmidon is better for me in Ice Golem 20, then Bellower. I might actually, for now, put Bellower just into a full damage build and see if I can... Not that it makes a huge difference, but see if I can get him to be a 7-second farmer. So he's just one-shotting the waves instead of two-shotting the waves. I mean, it's, you know, the difference is marginal, but overall it does add up to more time saved. Hey, it's good to hear, June. Yeah, we're doing good. I mowed the lawn today, so I did something productive. Yeah, I'll show my Bellower build. We'll do that real quick. We got nothing else to do at the moment anyway, so. Just killing time, baby. I got him into a 7-piece Slayer set. It's crit rate gloves. Last week, I had him in an attack percentage chest, but I switched it to HP, and this helped him stay alive a little bit longer in Dragon's Lair. He was being like he was catching all the aggro. So after I put him in this HP chest, the enemies went back to attacking High Katoon. So I do have an attack chest for him, but I switched to HP, and it's working out a little bit better. We got speed on the boots. And because he's in the crit rate gloves, I didn't need to find as much crit rate in the substats of his other gear, so we got a lot of speed. And then we got speed and accuracy on the shield, and then this is the 7th piece of Slayer gear to get the 7-piece set, which gives him that extra 15% crit damage. And this amulet is beautiful. Triple accuracy roll. And then I've got him in an accuracy blood shield banner that I got from CVC. So that's a Bellower build. I did put masteries on him. I decided to go with Oppressor instead of Helm Smasher. It was a tough choice, but at the end of the day, his job is to be a debuffer. So more turn meter, more turns, more debuffs, right? That was my logic. So, if... I don't know. It's possible that I switched to Helm Smasher, but I like the idea of Oppressor, and I'm willing to try it out. So that's what we're doing for now. Nothing is permanent. You're stuck on... do you have an AoE HP burn champion, June? Because that's kind of the key to get to higher levels of Spider. And if you don't, I would recommend working towards Drexlar Blood Twin. If you do have an AoE HP burner, then focus on turn meter control and keeping your HP burn champion alive. Generally speaking, if you can get an AoE burn champion and not let them die, and then also control the turn meter of the main Spider, that's all you gotta do. So anything like AoE decrease attack, ally protection, potentially block debuffs to keep the poisons at bay, these are all really good tactics. Okay. So Farrakhan the Fat is your only HP burn champion? Well, fortunately, Plarium has made a HP burn champion available to all players in the form of Drexlar Blood Twin. It is a hefty grind. Takes 100 days, assuming you collect a fragment every day. So I know it's kind of tough, but he's worth it if you don't have anybody else, for sure. He's going to be a huge component. That's the word I'm looking for. He's gonna play a huge role in defeating Spider on my account. Not only Spider from Spider's Den, but also the Nether Spider and many other Doom Tower bosses. Drexlar is actually a really, really powerful champion. And to those of you who are new to the stream, when I'm farming, or sorry, new to the channel, I guess, when I'm farming 3-star champions, once I hit level 23, I switch from 12-3 to 12-6, and doing this will give them almost exactly the perfect amount of XP to level from 1 to 30. So you end up over-leveling them by 91 XP. It's actually incredibly efficient to switch at level 23. If you stay in 12-3 the entire time, you end up having to spend an extra 8 energy to get them to level 30. So, little ultra pro, free-to-play, super stingy tip for you guys there. Yes, Drex is good for Eternal Dragon. The first time I beat Eternal Dragon on Doom Tower hard on my old account, like when I was still pushing through and trying to beat it for the first time, my strategy was Drexthar and my Duchess in a regen set. And what would happen was my Duchess was built tanky enough that she could survive, but everyone else on the team would die. So basically, the boss would attack Drexthar and his side adds as well, and they would all get HP burn on themselves. And then Drexthar would die, and my Duchess was just tanky enough that she can survive and revive him again, so that he can get attacked, die, and place HP burn with his passive. I eventually came up with a better strategy than that, but my first time ever beating it, that's how I did it. So yeah, Drexthar is just really, really good. He's a very high value champion. And also, when you're progressing through the game, for dungeons, you're generally building like 200 to 240 accuracy on your champions. And once you start getting into Doom Tower, specifically the Frost Spider, you need like 500 accuracy. So his accuracy aura can help you get to the levels you need to be at if your gear isn't quite there. So he's got a really nice accuracy. I guess, I don't know. By the time you're pushing Doom Tower hard, you probably have Mithrala, who's got a better accuracy aura. But if you're early game, like in a position where I'm at, where I'm like, I just got Dark Aethel like 2 days ago, so I'm just over 3 months in, and I'll have Drexthar in about 2 weeks. I am nowhere near Mithrala. I can't even get the bottom chest from Hydra yet. So Drexthar is also going to help me start getting the bottom chest in Hydra, so I can start accumulating Mithrala fragments. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, you're welcome, June. Anytime. Yeah, he's a very valuable champion to have if you're short on other burners. And even if you're not, he's just kind of good. Well, that worked out nice. Okay. There is a champion training tournament going on currently. And normally when that happens, I will spend energy to level up food a little bit before I sacrifice them to rank up my guys. Which I probably should do anyway, just for more points. I'm thinking if it's worth, because I want a 6-star Myrmidon, but he's only level 3, so I gotta level him to 30, then rank him up, then level him to 40, then rank him up, then level him to 50, and then rank him up. And I don't know if I'm gonna have enough energy to do that. And the reason I want to do this today is because I got the advanced quest that says defeat one Faction Wars boss, and Bannerlords and Orcs are my only crypts open, and I haven't leveled any champion from either of these factions. And I think Myrmidon is my best bet, and he's also just my best Bannerlord right now. So I think I should probably just save my energy and just skip doing the extra levels into food champs before I rank my guys up, just for today anyway. Oh, look at that. That's awesome, Caleb. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you found my series inspiring. That's awesome to hear. Those are always my favorite comments to read. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna stick. Yes, we're gonna do Myrmidon now. I'm trying to decide if I want to do Steadfast Marshal also, or just actually maybe I'd use Bruise to get into 30 and save my energy for. Hold on. Yikes. Okay, let's do this for now. Alright. So now we gotta level him to 40. Maybe he could do it at 50. We'll try to do it at level 50 first, and if we can't... then we'll try to rank him up. So there's two things I can do here. I can be the most energy efficient for XP and put multiple champions in, or I can just focus on him so he levels up faster. I think I'm gonna do this. It's less efficient, like, point-wise, but, like, honestly, right now I just want to get him leveled up to make sure I have enough energy to get him to where he needs to be. So if your Soulbond Bowyer is she the one who's getting attacked by the spiderlings? Actually, hold on. I have a guide on how to build an affinity tank, or just a tank in general in raid. Let me link it to you real quick. So this will help you guide the aggro of the spiderlings so they're not attacking the champions you don't want them to attack. Let me find it real quick. It's one of my earlier videos. So if let's say, for example, your turn meter champions are the one who are getting attacked and dying, and you don't want them to get attacked any longer, this guide will help you figure out how to make that not happen anymore. It's called How to Build a Tank in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm gonna copy this. Give this video a watch, June, and it might be of some help to you. That's fine. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, Drex is actually a really good Hydra champion. For sure. I used him on my old account as well. Did I get my camera stuff fixed? Not exactly. I'm still looking a little pink. I don't think it's as bad as it was a few weeks ago. I tried messing with a lot of different things to fix it. You can kind of notice the outline of my green screen a little bit. That's because I turned the saturation down to make me look less pink. But the problem is, when I turn the saturation down, it makes the outline of my green screen a little bit more obvious. So I couldn't fix it all the way without making, without it looking really bad. But I think it does look a little bit better. Oh, okay, yeah, Apothecary's a nice... Yeah, that's a nice little promo code, Godspeed. Personally, between him and Haikatoon, I prefer Haikatoon. Just because she does more... She's a speed... Apothecary is a hybrid, where Haikatoon is a specialist. And I think Haikatoon does a little bit more in terms of just like turn meter manipulation, the speed aura, the turn meter reduction on the enemies, like all that stuff. Decrease speed A1. So that's my personal preference, but Apothecary is still really good. Am I bugging you, Wolf? I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I've got enough to get him to where I need to get him. Once, let's see, he's going to level 40 right now. I'll start putting food in with him once he's 5-star, if that makes you feel better. Man, silver's always... It's like silver and shards are like the two biggest gatekeepers for fusions, I think. Man, My favorite part about this series is that I'm not doing temporary fusions, so I don't have to worry about completing them. Oh, man. Artifact enhancement events are just the biggest pain. Yeah, well, I'll have a solo farmer someday. But for the time being, I have to farm campaign like a pleb, so... I think... Um, I know Drex can solo some dungeons, but I won't have the gear for that for a while. And I think he'll be able to duo Spider 20 with Yakarl the Scourge, so that's something I'm looking forward to trying out. And I know he can duo Dragon 20 with Seal of the Drake, because I've done that before in the past too. So that'll help with my energy efficiency down the line, but I'm not quite there yet. Still going through my rite of passage of farming campaign. Yeah, once you get that first solo champion, it's just like, it's addictive. It's like you're getting so much value for your energy. Yeah, dude. Uh, I don't know how long most of you guys have been watching my channel, but when I pulled Tyrant, I was so excited because I knew he could solo Spider 20. So once I got my Tyrant built for that, he also soloed Ice Golem 20 and Dragon 20 once I got Brimstone on him. So like, yeah, that was huge. Like every fusion, I would just do the dungeon tournaments with my Tyrant solo while simultaneously leveling up food. So between the food I gained by leveling, doing the solo farming with Tyrant, and the sparring pit, I never had to touch campaign. I was pumping out like a free 6-star like every week. Like it was crazy. Like I actually had to upgrade my sparring pit to keep up with the food production I was getting from my solo farming. So I did eventually fully upgrade my sparring pit. But I'm not there yet. That's a long way off. Once you get to endgame, like from clearing Doom Tower every rotation, like on normal and hard, you get a lot more gems, like a bigger influx of gems. Once you get to Ultra Nightmare and you're doing like Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, and Brutal every day, you get a lot more gems because you get gems from your clan boss chests. Eventually, you get to a point where you accumulate more gems than you feel like you need. So like eventually, I was like, all right, I'll just upgrade the sparring pit. Why not? I'm not using these for anything else. And that helped me finish my faction wars a lot sooner too, because I was just pumping out so many 6-stars. So that helped me get my Lydia. It was nice. Oh, nice, Icky Ray. Yeah, even though I don't plan on completing fusions or temporary fusions, I still want to hold my shards for the summoning events to pick up like legendary books. And High Mother mod is within the parameters of my challenge being free and permanently available to all players. So I do have these 65 fragments I picked up, and once I'm able to, I'm going to I will convert them into chests to try to get High Mother mod fragments. Core hammers are nice. I'm going to need lots of those. So I haven't done any of my faction wars yet, because I wanted to make sure I had enough keys to get to the boss and hopefully beat the boss. Yeah, okay. I turned the lights off on my PC, and that's helping a little bit with the pinkness, but I think I still look pretty pink overall. I'm going to quit messing with it, though. I'm going to try to ignore the fact that I look like a pink lollipop with glasses. Yeah, what's unfortunate is the most efficient way to complete artifact enhancement events is also the most tedious and excruciating. So I just don't like to do them. And even if you're not doing like the airplane mode trick, it's just still extremely tedious. It's gotten better with the instant artifact upgrade, but not a whole lot. Because what you really want to do is level up your gear to 16 to like make your champion stronger. But not counting the airplane mode trick, the best way to do it is to just level gear to like 4 and 8 and then sell them. So like ideally I would not sell any of the gear I get farming campaign and just wait until there's an artifact enhancement event and then level those up to 4 and sell it. And I'll actually, it costs less to upgrade this to 4. Sorry, I earn more for selling it than it costs me to level it up to 4 and maybe even 8, I don't remember. So if you just never sell the crap you get from farming campaign, you could eventually end an artifact enhancement event with more silver than you started with if you have enough of those shields to sell, like level up and sell. But it's extremely tedious and I hate doing it. Alright. We'll stick some food in there with them. Just to make Wolf happy. Hey, what's up, Mike? What's going on, man? We're leveling up Myrmidon to try to beat the Faction Wars boss for Bannerlords today. Oh, you know what I should do? Since I'm, let's put these guys in there. So these are from the sparring pit. So I'm going to need to rank these up to 50. And then, or sorry, level 40, and then I'll rank them into 5 stars. And then when these two hit 40, I'll pull out the other 3 and do those 3 all at once as well. Oh no, that's horrible, Mike. Will you receive your happiness? What do you mean? You have. What do you... I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Oh, you pulled something? Oh, did you get something good from a shard? Okay, hold on. Is there a... What event is happening? I don't know. Did you get one of these guys or something? Oh! You're talking about the campaign farming. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean... I gotcha. Yeah. Maximum efficiency. Actually, if I wanted to truly maximize my energy efficiency, I would swap out Bellower for my Kale, because he's not level 60 yet. So if it's efficiency you're after, if that makes you happy, this ought to really get you going. He's in an HP chest, so it's kind of slow. I experimented this week by taking off his crit rate gloves and replacing them with HP percentage gloves. And then I tried another Ice Golem run to see if that would help. And I didn't have enough damage to kill the waves. And I just died. I didn't even make it to the boss. So I was like, okay, this is not good. That's another area where Drexlar is going to help a lot, actually, is Ice Golem. So I'll have Drexlar in about 2 weeks. He's going to be massive. I need to grab a water. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't have masteries on Kale, so I don't have to worry about War Masters and stuff. But I would like Sniper and Master Hexer for more poison damage. But yeah, I don't know. Ice Golem 20 is just really hard. I think I need to build a special team where nobody on the team has War Master. I think that's what it's going to take to get like 100% consistent farming team. On my old account, my Artak can solo up to Ice Golem 5 hard, and he does not have War Master. Actually, his tier 6 mastery on that build is Evil Eye, because I needed accuracy. I couldn't get the accuracy and the resistance. So I went Eagle Eye since I was going down the... I guess I don't know. Yeah, that Artak in Lifesteal, by the way. Not even a regen build. Oh, you like the background music? Yeah, it's World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade soundtrack. Now, I could turn off the A2 on the boss. It probably wouldn't hurt, actually. I haven't messed around with it too much. It's so far off being, like... I'm trying to think of the right word, how to phrase it. I'm so far from a consistent farm that I haven't even bothered trying to, like, fine-tune and tweak things yet, because it's just... not even close. I haven't really put in much effort into Fire Night since the last Fire Night live stream I did a while back. That night where I was having some internet connectivity issues. Speaking of which, I have a new internet service provider, so hopefully all my internet troubles are in the past. So hopefully everything goes smoothly from here on out. And actually, funny enough, since having 6-starred my Soulbond Bowyer, I can't auto-farm 17 anymore because she deals too much damage. She kills the waves too fast. Before my Longsword Torix has time to get back to his Provoke on the second wave. I'm sure if I made some tweaks to War Maiden's AI and turned off for AoE decreased defense, it would be fine. But yeah, I when I saw the extra chance to get Savage gear earlier this week, I was like, oh, let's try to do some Fire Knight. And then I just my Soul Bond just dealt too much damage to the waves too quickly, and it threw off my setup. I do have this energy here. Oh, let's check arena. That just reminded me. I hate sitting at full energy. I might be able to kill this guy. That is really funny, Mike. That's so weird. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even see what happened. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have my Soulbond Bowyer set to use her A2. So maybe if I just A1... I didn't see how close it was, but she might just be able to kill everybody with her A1. I might not kill the Kale because he's strong affinity, but we'll try. Okay, yeah. That was the difference. I was just kind of going on autopilot. Oh, also, I hit level 60. My energy refills go to 130 now. That's massive. Huge quality of life. I get full refills now. Yeah, it's all the small things that make the difference. But the smallest things make the biggest difference in life. Why is my camera crooked? That looks a little better. This kitty cat blanket. This is a little spot for my kitty cat Peaches to sleep when she's... Now I got cat hair all over my hands when she wants to come hang out. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I was super excited. I didn't even see it when it happened, though, because Tuesday night at work, it was insanely busy. I literally did not have a free moment to, like, check my phone between jobs, because it was just, like, non-stop. So that's actually the day that I grinded out Bellower's Masteries. I collected all the energy with the gems, went to Minotaur. I kind of did some rough math to figure out how much energy I would need to finish his Masteries, and then I hit multi-battles and set the phone down, plugged it on the charger, and just got to work. So at some point I leveled up while I was farming Bellower's Masteries, and I didn't even get to celebrate it when it happened. I was kind of bummed out. I love that song, Mike. Yeah, I was actually just singing that in my head on my way to work the other day. Presidents of the United States. Where's the cat? I don't know. Peaches is asleep on the couch. I don't know if you can see Chester. Oh, he's on top of that. If you can see that cat tree right there, he's on top of the cat tree. So that's where Chester's at. I think Peaches is asleep in the living room. Yes, that's right. Yes. I left out the of America part. You're right. That was my bad. There's a kitty on my foot and I want to touch it. Alright, let's see if we can... Boop. Nice. Where'd the other... I thought I had two of these. Oh, there it is. Right, because the other one's level 40. Okay. I'm not going to use any more epics as 4-star chickens. I'm going to save them for... Well, okay. The ones that are within the so like the login rewards, like Yaga the Insatiable and Dark Aethel. I'm not going to use them as chickens. I'm going to save them for Faction Wars. And Dark Aethel actually has a decreased defense A1. That can, like, the final boss, you have to kind of kill him fast. And when I beat Faction Wars on my old account, I used a champion who had decreased defense on their A1, and that was like the difference maker for me. So I'm definitely saving Aethel. I will use her in Faction Wars. Also, if I get a duplicate, I can make a Faction Guardian for Undead Hordes, and then my Dark Aethel will have 10% more HP. Isn't that fancy? So I actually regret using my Fane that I pulled early on. I think I used both Fanes as chickens, actually. Then it occurred to me, like, if I would have saved them for Faction Guardians, my Yaga the Insatiable, who I will probably have to use in Faction Wars, because he actually has some decent poisons in his kit for Faction Wars, for a Faction Wars champion specifically. Yeah, I'm missing out on some bonus stats on my Yaga because I would have had two Fanes I could have filled in Faction Wars with. So I think I'm done using epics as food. I kind of regret doing that now. Small regret, you know. It's not like it's not like it ruined my account. But moving forward, if there is an epic who is from a faction where there are champions who fall within the parameters of my challenge, I will not use them as food, so I can bolster my Faction Guardians. For the same reason, I'm not using her as a chicken, I don't think. Because she does not fall within the parameters of my challenge, because she's not permanently available. Would make things a lot easier to use her as a chicken today, though. But if I pull a duplicate of her... Because we were having a discussion last week for the live stream whether or not these token trader champions should be within the part of my challenge. I'm blocking Molly. And I haven't decided yet. But if I do decide to use them, I could take Manaya for her heal reduction for the final boss of Centranos. If I do that, I will want Faction Guardians for Bannerlords. So if I ever pull a duplicate of this, whatever her name is, then that's 10% more HP for Manaya someday. So that's how far ahead I'm looking. Okay, so now we want to take these ones out. And then we'll fill it back up with... I like them to match. I don't know why. I just do. Okay. So I think... we do 3 at a time, since they're all on the same level. Well, yeah. That's a good question. This is all very new to me. I think I'm gonna just keep every legendary. Period. I'm not... the only legendary I've used as a chicken so far is Ralathos Blademaster. But that was when I was trying to make my first 6-star. And he's not in the summoning pool as far as I'm aware. I think he's done, right? So I'll never be able to pull a dupe if he's not in the summoning pool. So any legendary I pull from shards from here on out, I'm going to keep on the off chance I decide I want to use the token trader. Because they are technically free and permanently available. And I did use the token trader on my last account, which was a free-to-play account. So, you know, it happens. People pull dupes, even when they're free-to-play. So, I haven't decided if I want to use those or not yet. I still need to do a community poll to see what everybody else thinks. The last time I did a community poll about Lady Mikage fusion, it was like 74 to 16% in favor of using it, going for Lady Mikage someday. So I assume it's gonna kind of... okay, that was just a raid thing. I don't think that was an internet thing. As far as I'm aware, I'm still connected to my stream. I was scared. I thought I DC'd. Yeah, well, the whole point of this series... well, there's 2 points of the series. One, entertainment, but that's more of a secondary. The primary function of this series is meant to provide a form of educational content to teach new players how to progress through the game using only the champions that Plarium provides us with, which is why I'm using rares only, plus the free permanently available champions. So it's like a personal challenge plus an educational series. So I was concerned that if I elected to use Lady Mikage to progress through content, even like super endgame content, people would get mad because, you know, whatever. So, but after the community poll, it seems like the majority of people are in favor of using Lady Mikage in the series. So I don't know. Well, she's not necessarily just as available as Rosin, because Rosin can be fused from champions who can be fused from rares, and for Lady Mikage you kind of have to pull the epics. But the compromise I arrived at, and I never actually mentioned this in any of my weekly update videos. It's more of something I kind of just talk through out loud on my live streams. But I mentioned this in a month ago or so. I would wait until after I can get to Ultra Nightmare and farm Ultra Nightmare before I mess with any of that stuff. Because if I can get to Ultra Nightmare following the parameters of my challenge, then I have taught other people how to get to Ultra Nightmare following the parameter, you know, like using the champions that are available to you. And once you can get to Ultra Nightmare, It's just a matter of time before you finish those fusions, because your influx of shards become far more abundant. And it should not be an issue for anybody who could get to Ultra Nightmare. It's just a matter of time, really, at that point. Yeah, I still would need to pull the... I did get one... I think Lady Quillen is her name, something like that. I got her from... What was it? It was the like... It's not like the crystal thing. I forget what they're called. No, not that. Whatever the crystal... These things. I got... They gave me a free summon with these crystals, and I pulled Lady Quillen. So that's where, or whatever her name is. Oh, not that one. This one. So I got her from that, so I've been holding on to her. But yeah, I'm not going to summon her until a long ways away. Heck yeah. Getting that Forge Pass, son. So I'm running out of energy, and my Myrmidon is only 5-star, so I'm probably gonna have to use some gems. Prism Crystal, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a really long time before I get Lady Mikage. I don't think it will affect, you know, like if I pulled her from a Primal Shard, I wouldn't use her. Let's put it that way. No, they weren't. I didn't. No, it was the prism crystals, I think. Wait. Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, yeah. There's a lot of new ways to summon champions, and I have not been paying attention to it at all because it doesn't affect me. So. I only have so much brain power to absorb information, and I don't want to use it absorbing information that doesn't pertain to me, if I'm being honest. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought you were talking about, like, how you get, like, fragments to work towards getting your first primal. Like, you can accumulate fractions of a primal shard to get a... That's so stupid, by the way. It's Plarium's way of giving you something without actually giving you anything. It's like, here's 25% of a primal shard. But it's worthless until you get the other 75%. So silly. Dude, oh, okay, I gotta find this screenshot. One of my clan members sent, or posted. It was an arena. Look at this arena team they spotted in the wild. Hold on. +4, +2, +1, like, what? What? No, thank you. I'm good. That's nutty. I don't think he fought him. Oh, they were... I didn't even realize that they were fully awakened. Hey, were they really? Yeah, I didn't even notice that part. Oh my god, you're right. Holy moly. Each one of them, 6-star awakened. 3 of the 4 have polymorph. And the other one has the aura one. Ugh. He wants it. Icky Ray, don't do it. Stay strong, brother. The team power is higher than your account power. Yeah, I've encountered a few teams like that. Yeah, that's nutty. Yeah, I feel that one. Holy moly. Yeah, Mike says you can't buy mythical souls, so they pulled each one of those clean. That's insane. Yeah. It really puts things into perspective how much people spend on this game. Yeah, I mean, what Mike said. You'll get Lady Mikage eventually. So don't use your mythical books as Lego books. And then all it takes is one shard, baby. You never know when you're gonna get that insanely good luck. And then you'll be like, oh no, my mythical books, they're all gone. You know? Alright. I wonder if I can feed these. Like, is that enough? Oh, it's so close. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll save the bruise. There we go. And then hopefully we get just a common. Okay. Oops. Man, so maybe this level 4 one will be enough. Oh, the level 4 one is enough. That's interesting. Oh, I need to pull the others out of my vaults. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Alright, so now I can rank up my Myrmidon. Now, I know I'm not filling this up with food, Wolf. But Kale is not yet level 60, so I'm actually not wasting any XP. It's being divided over 2 champions rather than 4, so it's still just as efficient, technically speaking, because none of the XP is being wasted, so it's okay. We're still being efficient. Because if Kale was 60, then 50% of the XP would be going to waste, but he's not. He's still leveling up, so it's okay. You just gotta take a deep breath. It'll be alright, Wolf. I promise. That's a fair point, Icky Ray. Okay, when Kale hits 60, I'll figure something else out, alright? But for now, we're gonna do this. Because I'm out of energy, and I need him to level up. Maybe once I 6-star him, I might be able to gear him to do it. He does have damage that scales off defense. So and he has the self-heal. And I won't be able to get this energy until I beat the Faction Wars boss, which is why we're leveling up Myrmidon if you're just tuning in. I need to check Arena, too, while we're farting around. Like, does nobody do Tag Arena? Like, this is my defense. Why am I so high up? It's been like this all week. I just want free wins. Also, last night I was at work and my alarm to get Drexlar went off while I was working on a truck. And I totally forgot. So this goes off at like 4 a.m. now. Like, oh, so mad. Like, I was sitting there playing, like, so annoying. Alright. Well, if I could technically farm campaign with my Myrmidon once he's 6-star, then it would be extremely efficient, because then he'd gain like 34,000 XP per run. And it would all go to him. Oh, is there a Tag Arena event later? Maybe that's why. But it's been like that for the last couple days. And... oh, okay, 4 hours from now. Hey, that's when my Drexlar fragment. I want to make sure I have enough currency to buy the Drexlar frag when it comes off cooldown. So I need like 100 more. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Yeah, I think you're right, Wolf. I was hoping that would be the case when I got into Bronze 2, but there's still so many people who don't know how to game the system, or choose not to game this system, that maybe they do know. But if you're unaware of this, in Tag Arena, if you set an easy defense, people will attack you and you'll downrank, which is fine, because then when you're in the gutter, you can farm easy defenses for free points. And then on like the last 24 hours, then you set your real defense and you can climb up out of the gutter. It makes everything so much easier. Especially if you're trying to grind for your Drexlar. I haven't even had to set real defense for the last 2 or 3 resets. I've just been using my crappy food defense, and I've managed to stay in Bronze 2, so it's really not that hard. Yeah, I agree with that, Icky Ray. The reason why they set the Drexlar fragments on a timer is because they're trying to form pattern behavior to teach people to log in and play Tag Arena every day, because when it first came out, everyone hated it. In fact, I don't know if you know who Darth Microtransaction is. He used to make Raid Shadow Legends content, but he makes Diablo 4 content now, or makes fun of Diablo 4, and that's like his Diablo 4 content. But if you go back and look at his early videos, like, it'd be like way early. When Tag Arena first came out, he crapped on it so hard. It was funny, because he was super hyped for it, because he was looking forward to a new game mode, and then it was just regular Arena but times 3. You know, so in order to like motivate people and get them to play it every day, they added the Bazaar, or maybe the Bazaar was there and then they added Drexlar. I don't remember. It was so long ago. But yeah, like, when I first started playing during the pandemic, when I got laid off for COVID-19, and I was looking for something to do all day, because at that time my daughter was like 3 years old, 2 or 3 years old, like she was still like really little, so I couldn't just like play WoW all day. I had to be a dad, right? So I was looking for like a cool mobile game. So I just went to the App Store and searched for like mobile RPG, because at the time I was playing classic WoW. So what I wanted to do was play classic WoW all day. But, you know, when you have a family, you can't just blow them off and play video games all day. Well, you could, but that would, you know, you make your choices, right? Anyway, I chose not to. But I wanted to find a mobile game that I could play so I could still be a present husband and father while still having something to like tinker with. So I went to the App Store and typed in like mobile RPG, and that's how I found Raid. That's when I started playing. So like when I first started playing, Faction Wars was, it still had the label. I think it said like new content or something like that, or new feature. New features was, it said new feature underneath it, underneath the banner. So yeah, that's. And I remember like looking at it and was like, oh, I'm never gonna finish this. Vanier says, kids ruin everything. It's a very pessimistic but accurate way of looking at it, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a very few select people who enjoy Tag Arena. Does my camera look laggy? Yeah, it does. Gosh dang it. Let me try something. It's got a light on it, and I turned the light on to hopefully help reduce the pinkness of my face. I'm gonna turn the light off and see if that helps it less. Okay, I think that may have helped a little bit. I don't know. It still looks a little less than optimal. Yeah. I know. I got that you were joking. It's all good, man. Yeah, it's funny that you. Yeah, I was taking a nap earlier, and she was on my wife's computer playing Minecraft. And when she decided that she was done, when she came into the room that I was in, I was watching just to put on some Bob Ross to help me fall asleep, so I could take a nap in the living room. And she came in from this room into the living room, and it woke me up. But it was time for me to wake up anyway. I had to get the stream started, but yeah, it happens. Yeah, that's rough. I'll put it this way. I didn't enjoy Tag Arena on my old account, but I did it because I liked to get the void shards from the Tag Arena Bazaar. Surely this isn't ready yet, right? No, okay. I didn't think it was, but I had this weird feeling in the, you know. Holy cow, guys. First of all, welcome everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Until today, my previous record high concurrent viewers was 16. We're currently at 19, so we set a new record tonight. So thanks for joining me, everyone. Glad to have you. I recently got in touch with Hell Hades. Well, I got in touch with one of his Discord moderators first, and they told me to message Hell Hades. So I was like, I didn't. I have a lot of. I'm very self-conscious and anxious about DMing people, especially people who I know are really busy, like Hell Hades. But he was like, "Yeah, no, just send him a message. It'll be fine." I was like, "What?" So I messaged Hell Hades about if I could have permission to post my videos in the Creator Corner channel. So I posted the link to my live stream there tonight. So I'm assuming that's where some of you guys came from. So if that's where you're here from, hello and welcome. Okay. Oh man, that chat conversation. One of the things that bums me out about the Tag Arena tournaments is the only way I can finish it and get the top reward is if I spend all 20 of my tokens after the event goes live. The problem with that is I start I start playing the game when the quests reset every day, which is midnight UTC. But for me, in my time, that's 7 p.m. So what am I supposed to do from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. when the tournament starts? Like, I don't know. Hey, thank you, Brian Cole. I appreciate that. And welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'm very close to qualifying for the Raid Shadow Legends content creator program. Like, you need an average of 3,000 views per week. And last time I checked, I was at 2,750. So that's why I messaged Hell Hades. I was like, hey, I'm really close. I think if I could have permission to post in your Creator Corner channel, it might help me, it might help get me over the edge. So it's like, yeah, no problem, man. Got you. So, shout out to Hell Hades. He's a bro. Oh, you used your tag arena tokens? I mean, I could buy a refill, but that's not what I want to spend my gems on. It's just a bummer that I have to choose. Like, it would just be... I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. So, if you are unaware, perhaps maybe you reside under a rock, and Hell Hades and the team at HH Gaming are making a mobile game in the same genre as Raid Shadow Legends. It will be a direct competitor with Raid. Their game studio is called Fateless Studios. They have not officially announced the title of their game yet, but it's a work in progress. And I was thinking about making a video addressing them directly, talking about all the things that I would like to see in their game. But I don't know, I don't know if I have enough, what's the word? Clout for them to take it seriously. But, I don't know, I think it'd be an interesting video. And also, I would make it a public video so my viewers could watch it and get feedback on my ideas and stuff. But one of the things that I would like to see them do differently than Raid specifically, I'll show you what I mean after this run. What I would like to see is... Nice! Rather than have these events, so they end in 1 day and 4 hours. What I would like to see instead is omnipresent events like this, where it never ends. However, once you achieve the final milestone, it resets to the beginning. So you can start, and maybe you have like different versions of like similar things. So like maybe 5 to 10 different reward tracks. And once you finish the reward track, it resets to the beginning. So the players who are very active and, really going for it, they'll go through the reward tracks more frequently and get more rewards, but the players who are more casual won't feel like they're missing out on these they can get these high value rewards at the end eventually. It will just take them longer if they're not playing every day. So that was kind of like something I'd really like to see. I think that would be cool. Because you're simultaneously rewarding the people who are very active, but you're not punishing the players who are more casual. I think it'd be an interesting balance. But that would be one thing I would include if I made such a video. Less pop-ups, yeah. That's a good one too. Yes, you're right, Brian. Or sorry. Maybe it's Brian? Mr. Cole, how about that? Yes, you're correct. On my last account, I remember when I got into silver, it was just like, there's a big difference, yeah. I would get the void. It's really annoying to me how they put the void shard on a 2-week cooldown. Like, but yeah, I would get the void shard every week. I would pick up the epic book every time, or sorry, every 2 weeks. Every time the epic book came off cooldown, I'd buy the epic book. Same thing with, yeah, it's nice. I'm a long ways off though. I don't even have like 3 proper teams yet. Yes, I watched the podcast with DM. He had some. Yes, he did have some good insight. Oh, could be. Yes, it could be Miss Cole. That's true. I shouldn't assume anything. Well, I feel like it's. I was looking at my analytics the other day, and 100% of my audience uh, identifies as male. So I felt like it was a safe assumption, but they could be an outlier, or they could be new to the channel. So I guess I should not assume. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Max. Oh, Bryn. Okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You should get in contact with YouTube and have them add that. So on my analytics, it will say male, female, other, Apache helicopter. It'll say like 0.01% Apache helicopter. Unless everyone else identifies as that. I mean, it could change week to week, because I know I do have at least one female viewer, but I haven't seen her in a while. She hasn't been in the Discord lately either. I think she may have quit playing. She was a newer player. Let's see. Let's look at my analytics. Now I'm curious. Let's see. Okay. Audience. That's the tab I need. Wow. 56.5% of my viewing audience is not subscribed. Shame on you guys. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Oh! It's changed since last time I looked. Female, 0.04%. We're down to 99.6 on the males. Interesting. So maybe I shouldn't just assume. It is no longer a safe assumption. I think that would fall under user not specified. Yes, thank you, Mike. Slap a like on the live stream. I found out the hard way that you might have to hide chat to hit the like button, and then you could open it back up again. So when I was watching the last Fate, not the podcast, but the reveal of the pre-alpha game client that Hell Hades was sharing, I tuned in for the live premiere, and in order to like it, I had to close the premiere chat to hit the like button, and then I opened it back up again. Nah, it's all good. We're all just joking. Yeah, you better watch out, Banner. Thank you, June. I appreciate that. And it really does help me out a lot. And because I am so close to qualifying for the content creator program, every little bit helps, Because when you hit the like button, it tells YouTube that what I'm doing here is good, and then it makes them more likely to push my content out into more people's live feeds, which gives my channel more visibility. And it really helps if you hit the subscribe button. It does the same thing, but like more. And I hate begging. I'm not gonna beg, but I'm just throwing the information out there, you know, so you're aware. But that's how it works. They say, oh, a lot of people hitting that like button. This must be some good stuff. Let's push this out into other people's feeds. It helps get more eyes on the prize. If you're talking about Hydra, I think only Perfect Veil works. It's been a while since I've read the abilities, but I remember getting cranky because there is actually a Void Rare who does the Veil buff. And I was grumpy when I found out he wasn't going to work for me in Hydra. Wolf says, what if we beg for you and you read it aloud? I mean, if you want, I guess. Man, my camera looks a little... I'm getting a little lag. It's bothering me. I'm just gonna try not to look at it, or try not to make any sudden movements. It was doing fine last week. How is the quality of the stream look, by the way? I didn't increase the kilobytes per second upload speed in my settings, but it looks like I'm just uploading more anyway. So like normally when I stream, I have it set to 8,000 kilobytes per second, and it usually fluctuates between 7 and 9. I haven't adjusted my settings, and it looks like I'm doing like 10,000 kilobytes per second. So hopefully the image looks good. Is spam allowed here? Only if you're talking about Monty Python. Yeah, it's such a shame that Veil... Let's look at it right now. I'm not actually 100% sure. I could be wrong. Because if Veil... Because I was planning to build Steadfast Marshal anyway for Magma Dragon, and specifically Hydra later on, just because he can provoke. It's really annoying to me, by the way. I want to point this out. You can't look at the boss guide to read what the heads do unless you have keys available to get to this menu. That is such a stupid feature, and they need to change that. It's the Head of Torment, right? Attacks one enemy has a 50% chance of placing Fear debuff for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be blocked or resisted. That's stupid. After the first attack, attacks all other enemies under Fear or True Fear debuffs. Let's see. When attacked by enemies not under Perfect Veil, places a True Fear debuff on them for 1 turn. So, unfortunately, Veil does not work. They really ought to change that, so people could actually use Steadfast Marshal, or not just provoking the Head of Torment, but places a Veil buff on all allies. So if they changed that, this guy would actually be a boss rare for Hydra, because he can provoke the Head of Decay with as long as he's got high HP, with 75% chance to do it. But yeah, unfortunately, it does not work. You can't have content be easy, can they? Oh well. Okay, so once he gets to level 50, I'm gonna start trying the faction war. See if we can get to the boss. And if he can't do it at level 50, I will 6-star him and then level him up to 60 and try again. Yes, I agree, Grim. That's yes. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I think I recognize your name. Can I go to your channel? Not like this. How do I do that? I just want to look at his YouTube channel. It won't let me look at it right now. Oh well, I'll look at it later. Grim Gaming. Are you, do you make Raid Shadow Legends content, Grim Gaming? I feel like I recognize your name. Yeah, that he would be a top tier rare for Hydra. Yes, not being able to edit the team, like, it's so annoying. Yeah. Yeah. That is something that they ought to change. Yeah, in Faction Wars too, like, you use your multi-battles with super raids on, and then you get down, you have like 2 keys left, and you want to like hit the edit team button, but it won't let you because you don't have enough keys, so you have to hit stage select and then go, like, it's stupid. Okay. I thought your channel name looked familiar. I feel like I've seen it before. Never actually heard of GeoGusser. That's interesting. Follow missions or push campaign on your day 1 start. Is this like your primary account, or is this like an alt account that you're working on, Caleb? If you want to place in the new player tournament, I would recommend like just ignoring the missions. But if you don't care about placing in the new player event, the new player tournament, then I would try to follow the missions, because it's a pain in the butt to have to double back and do them later. Honestly. Oh, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, I guess that's a possibility. Hey, what's up, Sakib? What did you miss? Okay, first of all, welcome. Nice to have you back. Today I got the advanced quest to defeat a Faction Wars boss. Unfortunately, the only factions I have open today are Bannerlords and Orcs, and there are 2 good Orcs in the rare slot in this game, and I don't have either of them. But I do have a couple decent Bannerlords, so I decided to take the plunge and start leveling up Myrmidon in hopes that I could level him high enough to beat the Faction Wars boss. Oh, Kale's level 60. I need to start throwing food in there to make Wolf happy. And we'll stick Bellower back in because he's a little faster, I think. Blah, 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 blah. What are we going to do? Actually, he's only 5 levels away. I want to get him to 50, and then I'll try to see if I can beat the boss at level 50. If I can't, then I can 6-star him and keep going. GeoGusser is sick. Here, let me Google it in a new tab, and I'll check it out when I'm not streaming. Oh, a geography game. Interesting. Okay, I will check that out when I'm not streaming. I'll leave that tab open. You guys are crazy. Oh, you're heading off? Hey, thanks for hanging out, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good one. Yeah. I don't have a lot of free time these days. But I might try to, if I remember. I'm really forgetful. I'll try to check it out tomorrow. Sundays are like my days off from making content. Um, but I also just got Dragon's Dogma 2, so I've been looking forward to playing that a little bit more because I've really only played a couple hours. Wolf says, "You guys are crazy" is the most accurate thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about feeding your daughter to Raid Shadow Legends characters. Yeah, one of the things I really enjoy about streaming Raid in particular is that because the game doesn't require 100% of my attention, I can spend a lot of time focused on like interacting with chat. The only time that I don't is when I'm going off on a tangent. I tend to ignore chat because I get distracted so easy. I don't want to lose my train of thought. But then once I'm done ranting about whatever it is I'm ranting about, I have plenty of time to like get caught up. Oh, what's the guy's name? There's one guy in particular who always tunes in right when I'm about to end my stream. I forgot what his name was. I was going to make a joke about him and see if he tunes in like right when I decide I'm going to shut down the stream. I wish I could remember his name. It's every week. Like, he tunes in like right as I decide I'm about to stop streaming. It's impeccable. Distracting or distracting? I feel like it's a little bit of both, actually. Yes. For me in particular, I'm 34 years old. I'm married and I work the night shift. And the hours I work at my job are ludicrous. So I do not have much of a social life. So for me, streaming is a very social outlet. Making videos is fun. I enjoy editing them and like uploading them and like reading the comments afterwards and like that. I do enjoy it, but streaming is way more social. Yeah, just don't break the stream, guys. You can destruct all you want. Just don't tear my channel down. Nah, you're doing good. You're helping me out. Every time you send a message in chat, it helps my channel. It shows that you guys are engaging with the content that I'm creating. So keep it up. Keep burn it down, guys. I might just see if I can brew them to 50 so I can save some energy. I don't know. I think I'm about out of magic brews, though. I'll check and see where I'm at after this run. So is that a yes for spam? I told you. The only spam that's allowed is if it's directly related to Monty Python. Oh, okay. Well, that seems like a fair deal. 3 brews. Okay. So I'm going to gear him up, and we're going to try this Faction Wars. Conqueror. Okay. Oh, you must have got him from campaign. Yeah, he's like, he's not bad. He could do a block revive. That's all I know about him off the top of my head. I think I've actually got one sitting around somewhere. I must have used him as food already. Just kidding. Alright. I want to be able to kill the waves. So I want crit rates. Can I do that in lifesteal? These were the gloves I tried putting on Kale, by the way. And it did not work. Alternatively, I could just go defense gloves and defense chest to make him... Like, he's got a really high base defense. It's only 874 at level 50, but at level 60, for a rare, he's got like 1200 base defense, I think. He's got really good base stats. 1222 base defense and 15,000 HP is pretty damn tanky for a rare. This guy, I actually had to rely on him on my old account to beat Faction Wars. So he made the cut on that account. Just to put things into perspective, like I think he's one of the most underrated rares in the game. He's super good. I know I want speed on the boots. I don't think I have regen gear, do I? Let's see. HP percentage chest, defense percentage chest, flat defense with accuracy, speed, and HP percentage. Why did I keep those? That must have been an accident. I was scared of these. Okay. Speed and accuracy. Speed and okay, so I got two pieces with speed and accuracy. Defense. Okay, I might be able to. So I got a weapon, a shield. It's probably this helm, I guess. Actually, okay, hold on. And I guess I could do a chest piece, defense percentage chest, or HP percentage with defense percentage. His damage scales up defense, and I do want him to be able to do damage. He is a thick boy. Do I have a rare food list? I'm actually currently not using rares as food until my faction guardians are full. Oh yeah, dude. The raid community, the game's been out for over 5 years now. So a lot of people make new accounts and do challenges. There's people who do even more hardcore challenges than what I'm doing. There's a lot of people doing like mystery shard only accounts. But I decided to do the rares only plus login rewards and stuff because I wanted a more relatable educational series for a wider audience. But yeah, there's a lot of people that do challenge accounts in raid. I think Mike, he just left. He's doing a void shard only account. Yeah, the flat defense isn't bad, especially since he's not 6-star yet. I can't remember. They do have HP percentage too. But if I think I want crit rate gloves so we can do some damage. So right now I'm just deciding between defense. I think we go defense chest because I do. Oh, I don't have silver really. Okay, we'll do these to 12 for now. Okay. And let's do fitting room. Actually, can I do with lifesteal? Do I have lifesteal gear? He's got reasonable damage multipliers. Not without. I guess I don't. Hold on. I could do speed boots, right? I got these. Hold on. I don't want to steal from other Faction Wars champions, because then I'm just doing that thing where I'm moving gear around all the time. These have defense percentage. These have crit rate. Oh, those are attack percentage. Speed, crit rate, HP. So it's basically between lifesteal and regen. He does do a self-heal on his A3. Let me look at my options. Okay, let's do primary stats. We want crit rate gloves. Okay. I wonder if I have any immortal crit rate gloves. No. What do my immortal gloves look like? I could just do defense and defense. Like defense percentage. That will increase his damage. If I have some really nice defense percentage. I don't know why I kept those. Every now and then when I'm collecting my clan boss rewards, I'll accidentally hit the screen and then they'll go away before I can sell them. So I do get stuff like this every now and then. Man. I'm starting to run out of good gear. I'm doing so much champion training. Oh, speed, crit rate, accuracy, crit damage? Maybe I could do like... Hold on. Maybe I could just do like 4-piece or like 6-piece immortal or something. I've got some really nice like damage immortal gear. Yeah. Well, the problem is I might actually have to 6-star him today, and if that's the case, I don't want to invest. I can try taking him to 12, the gloves to 12. And just to see what are these? Oh, flat HP. Okay. Let's do these to 12 for now. If I can roll like decent speed or HP, yeah. Okay, these will be decent right now. So the problem is that my silver's kind of limited right now. Do I want speed and I probably want the accuracy since he's not gonna have a banner. Oh, nice. And then there's this one. 6-star speed and accuracy. Okay. So now I just need to find some primary stat speed boots. Maybe, hold on. I'm sure I've got a helm. I've got tons of immortal gear. I don't have immortal gear equipped on nearly any of my champions. Okay, try that on. HP, crit rate, speed, defense, crit rate, HP different. Okay, let's do the one with speed on it. We'll level these up to 12 and see what happens. Well, the problem is I want him to try to solo the boss, which is why I'm leveling this stuff up. I have the quest to upgrade, or sorry, to defeat a Faction Wars boss. So if he can't do it at level 50, I might have to 6-star him. I'm sure he can do it. Oh, we got him. Okay, cool. I thought I ran out of silver. So I might need to find... I might need to change this up a little bit and find some crit rate gloves. So I could throw a different immortal... sorry, a different regen helm. And I think I should have some immortal crit rate gloves. Let me see. Just in case. We'll try this first. Or maybe defense percentage. That'll give him more damage too. Okay, either way. Oh! I hate when I do that. Okay, I remember we had the boots, right? So equip those. We're going to try it as is for now. Like this. And then if we can't do it, we'll start making changes. But I don't want to spend too much silver. Okay. And then we'll throw some accessories on. Ooh, blood shield. Ooh, 6-star HP with defense percentage. HP with defense percentage. This one's at defense and HP percentage. Okay, so does this one? Okay, hold on. Let's... Well, no, I'm almost out of silver. Okay. This one's got resistance and accuracy, HP. Defense with... Okay, let's do this one. Defense with resistance and accuracy. Okay, I'm going to do some... If this dodges flat HP, then we'll go with this one. Okay, perfect. Alright, we'll try this for now. We'll see if we can do it. Real quick, before I go on that adventure, let me refresh my arena pages. Alright, whatever. Hey, thanks, Burnt. I appreciate it, man. Lannon. Oh, is that the blacksmith guy from the I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he seems pretty good. I actually pulled him, I think. I just haven't messed with him yet. I'm sure I'll build him when I get this advanced quest on a day where Sylvan Watchers is the only one of the only factions I have open. So let's try to knock this quest out real quick. Oh, do I even have enough keys? It's like 1, 1, and then so that's 2, then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Defense and faction crits by 19%. Dungeons. Okay, so let's put him back. I could have also done this guy. He's got an AoE or 2, I think. Oh no, counterattack. Okay, so it's an AoE. And then he puts counterattack on himself. He might have been a decent option too, honestly. But I think for general content, oh, not him. Myrmidon's AoE decrease attack plus his ally protection is going to be better for like general content. Oh wow, way to go, Wolf. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's okay. It happens. Alright, we're cruising now, baby. Yeah, I forgot I had the Spymaster guy. He may have actually been a better option. But I know that I'm going to need... I'm really close to the camera. I'm leaning back. I know I'm going to need Myrmidon to beat the boss. The second boss. The second boss of Bannerlords is... He's called the Duelist. And when he attacks, he ignores 100% of your defense. And he has damage that scales off your max HP. So the only way to survive him is with, like, strengthen, shields, ally protection, those types of things. So I actually used Myrmidon for his ally protection on my old account to get Lydia. To 3-star that boss. So I know I'm going to use him eventually, so I don't mind. And also, he might be the ticket to Ice Golem 20, since Bellower's... He was helpful, but it didn't quite work out as well as I was hoping it would. Burnt, I'm proud of you, son. You did good. Yes, Guardian set. That's why... Oh! I gotta do Doom Tower too. I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I'm proud of you, son. Yeah, helping people with Faction Wars, it's a fun puzzle to solve. Yeah, Lammerburg is actually pretty good for Faction Wars. I think Torag, is that the one who's like, I thought you said you were gonna lurk. No, I'm just kidding. Is that the one who does the, he's kind of like Reliquary Tender, but for Skinwalkers? Your art degree was a great idea. Oh, let's kill, this nerd right here. Yeah, this guy may have been... Oh, he's not booked. Oh, no, now we don't want to attack him because he's... I'll just let it go on auto. I'm sure it'll work itself out. Why is my camera is like glitchy and it's not? Ah, damn it. Okay, I gotta do this last wave on manual. Oh no 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 no! I don't. No I don't. No I don't. I can provoke him with the A1. We just gotta get good RNG. Not now, cause. Okay. Now I need to provoke him. Come on. Damn it. Okay. We'll get it. Hold on. We just... He can do it, I swear. Okay, hold on. 20% chance of placing provoke. I think I've got enough books in him that it's actually a 30% chance. Damn it. Damn it. I swear you can do it, I promise. I'm not making it up. Trust me, guys. I swear you can do it, I promise. He's gonna do it when there's 2 turns left. Watch. Oh, no, okay. Alright. Provoke. He can do it, guys. He can do it. We gotta have faith. Okay, come on. Just 20% chance means it's like a 1 in 5, right? Statistically speaking. Or I'm not crazy, right? It's not even trying. He's gonna do it when there's 2 turns, and it's not gonna matter. Come on. I might just restart and try again, because this is getting on my nerves. Come on. 20%, like, you guys can see that, right? I'm not crazy. It's not showing resisted either. Oh, if the target has higher max HP than this champion. Oh gosh, who would have thought you had to read a skill? So I guess he just doesn't have higher max HP. Ugh. All right, fine, fine. We'll reset and try again. Yeah, I didn't read the skill all the way. It was my fault. Thank you, Wolf. Sorry, I was ignoring chat for a little bit because I was having a crisis. If target, okay, hold on. I do have dyslexia, so I could have misread that. Hold on, I'll read it when it comes back to his turn. Okay. Attacks one enemy, has 20% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn if the target has higher max HP than this champion. Okay. That must be a squishy little guy. Ooh, now we're gonna nuke. I should have saved that. Bannerlords has a bunch of like really decent rares for Faction Wars, by the way. Like this guy's really good. Counterattack. Decreasing the duration of 2 random buffs. So this guy can counter what's his name? That thing, the guy, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna save the AoE for the final wave. Paragon. This guy can remove the unkillable debuff from Paragon. So, you don't kill my guy. Okay. Assuming it does the thing. Okay. Or we just kill him and it doesn't matter. Okay. We're good. Easy peasy. Should've just done that earlier. Alright, I think this is the moment of truth. Can we beat the boss? Can my level 50 Myrmidon solo the boss? Three years later, huh? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I had some level of autism. But, you know, okay, I'm gonna take it off auto for a sec. What is this? I think we need to kill the side ads is usually the game plan. But not always. But it probably is a good idea. Wait, is this the guy that revives his... Oh, okay, so he steals buffs. And what is this? Exchanges... Okay, so this guy... He's the... Okay, I think we should have enough damage to kill this guy. With... Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. But the regen is doing good. Looks like the side ads are provoking us anyway, so we don't really have to decrease attack. Just based on that one hit, I think we should be okay. I might actually need to put him in crit rate gloves. And I want to make sure that I don't use... Okay, he just used the... I think I'm getting enough healing that I don't need to use the ally protection for the self-heal. But it looks like we're going to have enough damage... that we can kill him in 12 turns. And I don't mind if he puts the decreased attack back on me, that's fine. This should be the health swap here. Sometimes he'll prioritize this skill if you have buffs on yourself. Maybe I could just kill him. He's kind of... Oh, no, okay. I didn't crit. Okay, so now we just blast. Let's see if we can kill him in 12 turns. Don't lose the turn to fear. Okay, good. Yeah, he's not doing enough damage to us, so I don't need to use the self-heal. I think we got this, guys, at level 50. Which is a relief, because I could have 6-starred him, but I don't know if I would have had enough energy to get him to level 60 also. We have 5 turns. 4 turns. Maybe this hits harder. Okay, we got 1 turn, as long as we don't get feared. Hell yeah, guys. We did it. You guys are nuts. You're cracking me up. Okay, well that was awesome. Hey, we did our... Now we'll have another energy refill. Hell yeah, guys. We did it. Let's keep cranking out these faction wars. Oh, we got some more stars too. I wonder if... Ooh, yep. 125,000 silver. That's not bad. Well, that's another... I don't want to say another faction down, but it's good progress. Oh, hey, congrats on the new job, man. What are you doing at your new job? Thank you. Thank you for the congrats. I was pretty confident that Myrmidon could do it. Being defense-based and with a reasonably tanky build. I think it was just going to come down to which boss it was. But I knew it wasn't the Duelist because that's the second boss for this faction. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm definitely going to be using Torag for sure. I think I have 2 copies of them, actually. I haven't pulled a Lamabur yet. But they're going to be really good for this Rares Only challenge. I think Bommel 90 and Doom Tower Hard specifically and getting Lydia are going to be like the 2 most compelling challenges on this account. I don't think any of the dungeons are going to be an issue. Maybe hard mode. I'm confident that I can do the majority of the other Doom Tower bosses. Yeah, I don't know. I think getting Lydia... Not only will getting Lydia be like entertaining and compelling and exciting, but it'll also be extremely educational. So, because if I could do it on this account, then that means anyone could do it, right? So... because I'm using only rares and champions who are free and permanently available to all players. Some factions are going to be really easy, like barbarians, dark elves, high elves, just because of the champions you gain access to for free. But champions like orcs is going to be insane. Like, I think that's going to be my big... Even though Orcs is not a particularly difficult faction, their epics are stacked. They have really good epics in Orcs, but their rares are trash. Gaelic is one of the best rares in the Orcs faction. So, that's... You know, it's like Veteran, Gaelic, and then Ironclad, but Ironclad is only good if you can build a very specific high synergy team around him, which I may not be able to do. Ooh, wait, we just hit 20 concurrent viewers. That's a new record, so thanks for tuning in, everybody. Breaking ground, and yeah, that's cool. Supreme Gaelic is basically rare. I think I actually already pulled him and then used him as a chicken, so... Is Curse useful on Ironclad? I don't know, I'll have to look at it. Are you talking about the set? I'm assuming you're talking about the Curse set. His passive is on a 1-turn cooldown. But maybe? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. We're actually kind of close. The fact that he's in regen rather than lifesteal is actually kind of good because he keeps getting stunned. Oh, that's a seer. Yikes. Hopefully she doesn't nuke me. Yeah, the regen here is massive. I don't think I would have gotten this if I was in lifesteal. Nice. Oh, here, let's look at Ironclad before I forget. I want to answer your question. Oh, boing, 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 boing. Yeah, so let's. I just want to take a moment and look at all the rares and Orcs, just so you know what I'm dealing with here with this challenge. Attacks one enemy, places 100% heal reduction debuff for 3 turns on a 4-turn cooldown. That's actually not that bad. I'm sure there's some utility for this, potentially Cursed City implications there, maybe. Attacks one enemy. That's it. That's all it does. Attacks one enemy, places a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns if the value of the blah blah blah. So he doesn't really have a ton of utility for Faction War specifically, unless it's that boss that I just fought where he does the health swap, which I can't remember if it is or not. But if he has heal reduction on him, I think that might... I don't know. I don't know if healing reduction is affected by health swap or not. Attacks when enemy, removes 2 random debuffs or 2 random buffs from the target. That's not terrible, but I'd have to book it to get it to a 4-turn cooldown. Attacks when... Okay, this is one of the good ones. I forgot about Chopper. 2-turn cooldown. Attacks when enemy, places a stun debuff on the target's... Places a stun debuff for 1 turn if the target's current HP is... So, he has to have higher HP, but it's a 100% chance to stun on a 2-turn cooldown. That's actually good. He's one of the good ones. That's about all he does, though. Small version of decreased defense on the A1, and it's a very low chance to land. Gaelic, we all know and love Gaelic. I think Spikehead can hit hard, but... I mean, he just does damage. He's just a damage dealer. He doesn't do anything special. This is just an enemy max HP destroyer with heal reduction A1. Not particularly special. So you're talking about Curse set on Ironclad. There's 1 random buff from all allies. What? Oh, debuff from all allies. Okay. Hey, sweetie. It's about bedtime, I think. Yeah, sorry. Good night, honey. I love you. I didn't realize she was still awake. But yeah, so his passive, when he's healed, will attack all enemies, inflicting damage proportional to any surplus heal. Damage inflicted is equal to 50% of the surplus heal. So if you overheal him, you can actually hit really hard. But it's on a 1-turn cooldown. So, I don't know. It wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, a Gore Mask, I think, can actually hit really hard. Like, damage increases by 20% if the attack is critical, and you get 35% damage from the books. He might be a decent damage dealer, but in terms of just like utility, there's like nobody in this faction who does anything worth a damn for Faction Wars. Veteran is good. AoE block buffs, but it's only a 60% chance, and he has the decreased attack A1. So it's like, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna beat. This guy sucks too. Hey, I Orcs Faction Wars is gonna be really hard on this account. Yeah, it's not a secret. Sorry. Alright. What do we do now? Oh, Doom Tower. Actually, let me check Arena real quick, and then we'll do Doom Tower. I did do the Griffin. When Doom Tower reset, after I woke up. I think the next boss is Magma Dragon, which we should be able to beat without having a special team, just because it's such a low level. Huh, that's interesting. I mean, it says that his passive is on a 1-turn cooldown, but I've never actually used him, so I don't know. But it also says Dark Elhane's passive is on a 1-turn cooldown. But I've seen her do this like 3 or 4 times in a row. So I don't know if it's on a I don't know if it's actually on a cooldown. I don't know if that's just how they programmed it early on in when they were first making the game. I don't know. I don't have a ton of experience with Ironclad, unfortunately, so I can't say for sure how his passive works. All I know is what I see when I read the text. So I'm not I'm not the foremost expert in that area, unfortunately. I wish I could answer your question a little better. Okay, so it is a 1-turn cooldown. Gotcha. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate that. Now someone else is saying approx whenever you heal him. So I don't know. I've never played with the characters myself, so I can't say definitively one way or the other. So yeah, once we beat these waves, I'm gonna go double back and farm Eternal Dragon because I need all the Guardian gear I can get. It's gonna be massive for Faction Wars and Clan Boss. Like I can currently 2-key Clan Boss every day, because my team is in Guardian set. I'm just gonna turn off auto climb and click the button because it's faster. But in order to do Ultra Nightmare, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna have to build a 2-1 speed tune with everybody in Guardian set. Right now, my fastest champion in Guardian set is War Maiden, and she's 199 speed. I will need to be able to gear I'll marked specifically with 244 speed in a Guardian set. It's possible that I could do a different set on her if I can't get Guardian gear fast enough and still build that that speed tune, because the next fastest for my speed tune I think is like 204. I think I'll have to double check. I haven't looked at the speed tune in a while, but it's a custom made speed tune. It's not on Deadwood Jedi. I came up with it myself, so I can't just look it up. I'd have to like I wrote all the speeds down so I wouldn't forget them. Why is it doing the auto climb? I thought oh whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I noticed the camera lag. I'm trying to ignore it. I don't want to fixate on it, but it is. I do notice it every now and then. I'm gonna try plugging it into a different USB slot and see if that'll fix it. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna turn it off for a sec, and then I'll mess around with it. That's a little better. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. For now. We'll see how long it lasts. I gotta shut the door to this room because the door's open and my daughter's trying to sleep in the other room and I don't want to wake her up. So I'll be right back. Oops. All right, I'm back. I mean, I don't care. Call me whatever you want, man. I did set that as a joke, but you know, whatever. I won't be offended or weirded out by it. Also, Bellower, new addition to my Doom Tower Wave Clear team. Also, so last time it was Aethel where Bellower's at, and then Shield Guard where Soulbond is at. I wanted to try this out and see if it was better, but I didn't do a before and after. I just stuck them in and went with it. That's the consent. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? I'm glad you guys are having a good time. If you're watching the stream and you don't have chat open, I would recommend opening chat. Because these guys are nuts. You almost 6-starred the wrong champion? That's crazy. Now you need to find a nickname? Is Wolf not... Is Wolf your birth name? Alright, I want to spend some of this energy real quick. Actually, you know what? Before we go into Doom Tower. Hold on. Ooh, superior void potion. Let's knock out this arbiter mission real quick, guys. The void keeps open today. Let's do this. Let's do these guys. Man, that's rough. I'm glad you didn't accidentally 6-star the wrong champion. I mean, yeah. Oh no. You fed your frozen banshee instead of a grave chill? That's nuts. That sucks. Man, that's ugh, ouch. You can just call me Adam. You don't have to call me Daddy. Those are just my pronouns. So like if you were referring to me to, you know, like, you know, you don't have to call, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, man, that's rough. I couldn't imagine. Thank you for grape chills. Yeah, yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no. He empowered. So I'm assuming he meant to empower the one that was booked, and then he. Oh man. Raid Daddy Adam. I actually kind of like that. I don't know if I've ever done anything like that or not. At least not to that extent. I'm sure. I'm sure I have. I just. Oh, you know what? Okay. It wasn't on accident, but since there's a lot of new people tuning in tonight, I'll tell the story again. So on my first ever account, Kale was my starting champion, and I got a Void Shard from beating campaign. I opened the Void Shard, and out comes Seer. So I was under the impression that the purple shard gave me a purple champion, that's just how it worked. So I didn't know that Void Shards were special. I just assumed that epics came out of Void Shards. So then I was led to the assumption incorrectly that legendaries come out of Sacred Shards. I just assumed that's how it worked. Anyway, so the first Void champion I ever pulled on my first account was a Seer. I'm looking at her kit, and I'm like, wait, she removes all of my buffs? This champion sucks! So I used Seer as a 4-star chicken to rank up my Kale to a 5-star. Yeah, I used a Seer as food. That hurt. Because I think it was like a couple weeks later. Because I'm the type of person who likes to figure things out on their own. So I didn't want to look up any guides. I really wanted to find my own path. But after I had been playing Raid for a couple weeks, I felt like I kind of had a handle on it. But I wanted to like start watching videos because I was becoming very consumed with the game. And one of the first videos I saw was, I think it was a video by Ash. And it was like, I think the video was titled Best Epic in the Game, and it was a picture of Seer. And I had just used her as food. I was like, no, 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 no. Yeah, so don't use epics as food, guys. You know, don't do it. Raid Daddy? Yeah, I'll take Raid Daddy. Raid Daddy Adam. I'm down. Yeah, lucky kill. He was eating good that night, that's for sure. He also ate a Phoenix. It was I used Phoenix and Seer to rank him into a 5-star. So, like, Phoenix is a good champion, but that's not nearly as devastating as losing Seer. I did use legendary skill tomes on my first Kale too. That was another big mistake that I made. Hey, let's see if we can do Void Keep 20. Yeah. I used legendary and epic books on my Kale when I first started. Because from my perspective, which is the perspective they want you to have, by the way, you get a lot of them as like daily login rewards early on and from like challenges and stuff, so they lead you to believe that they will be an abundant resource so that you will use them willy-nilly. And that's what I did, and unfortunately, they are not an abundant resource, and I wasted epic and legendary books on my Kale. Yeah. Yep. All you need is Seer. Oh, well, here's the thing. Even if I pull Seer on this account, I can't use her because she does not fall within the parameters of my challenge. However, Thea the Tomb Angel does. So because of that, I think I'm going to have to rely on Thea Tomb Angel to be my big damage wave clear champion. And what's great about that strategy is if I can get Lydia to set her up with decreased defense and weaken, and Mithrala to set her up with increased attack and AoE Hex, I think Thea could be a great wave clear champion. I don't know this for sure. I've never tried it, but we're going to find out one way or another. Someday when we get her. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Grim. Yeah, I think we found our limit. Okay, so we'll go back to 19. I want to get this this arbiter mission done. Oh, you're getting food and coffee. Yeah, Myrmidon did it at level 50. No crit rate gloves, just flat defense gloves, defense percentage chest, speed boots, immortal and regen build. Yep, we got it done, baby. First try, I think. Yeah, so I didn't have to 6-star him. So that was nice. So now, I'm tempted to 6-star him anyway. I did something kind of dumb. When I pulled him during CVC, a few CVCs ago, because I just wanted to put up some points, so I started pulling my shards. And then, I was like, oh, Myrmidon. He's a 50% ally protect champion. I'll use him for clan boss. So, because I was desperate to help put my clan and put up points in CVC, I threw some books into him, because I thought I was going to use him, you know, why not, right? He's, you know... But it wasn't until after CVC that my head cleared, and I was like, wait a minute. If I use him in Clan Boss, I'll have to speed tune him on a 4-3 turn ratio, which means I won't be able to use High Katoon. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what, that's probably not worth it. That was way too hasty. Yeah, so big whoopsie there, but he's already got some books into him. So I'm kind of tempted to 6-star him anyway and try him out on Ice Golem, to see if the Ally Protect helps me farm... nice! Helps me, sorry for yelling. See if it helps me farm stage 20 Ice Golem more consistently. Let's knock this out real quick, too. Yeah, well, you know, you gotta get that coffee, man. Smoked it. Seven or higher of... Okay, that's easy. Let's go do Doom Tower, and then we'll come back and work on some more of those missions. I think we got a secret room to try to beat, too. Hey, what's up, Slacker? Dude, chat is popping off. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble keeping up with chat before. So thank you guys for hanging out and contributing. I appreciate it. Oh, I almost stuck her in just out of reflex. But I can't use her. She does not fall within the parameters of my challenge. I guess we'll just throw these 5 stars in. Actually, he's actually got some gear, and I think she's got some